It is the first week of 2024, first work day this year. I woke up pretty anxious just because we have a lot of things to do this week, a lot of moving parts, a lot of different appointments between me, Dad, JD. So just keeping track of the schedule. And then I have corn contracts I can start hauling. I have soybean contracts I can start hauling. They're working on the tile project, so pretty soon, once the ground's fit, I can work the tile strings in one field and then work that full field. I need to pay a landlord. I have a couple other meetings I need to get done soon. So just a lot of irons in the fire. I only have one basketball game to coach this week, so a little bit lighter schedule there, which is nice. I think my strategy is gonna be hauling beans first before corn, because typically there's less of a line at the place I haul to with beans, and you get paid more quickly. Per load, you get paid more for soybeans. So I think I'm gonna prioritize that contract and then the corn, and we'll just get her done. First, we need to get the Volvo hooked up to the trailer. Okay, we've ran into our first issue already. The pulley is frozen. Okay, corn's gonna come out of this bin, go up this back drag, up the leg, into this holding bin, and then into the truck. So there is only one cable with crazy temperatures. Everything else is like 30s to 40s. So either we have a broken cable or we have a hot spot in our corn. So JD's gonna crawl up there now, see if he can see anything. But I'm gonna get these beans hauled out and start hauling corn as quickly as I can out of that bin, see if the temperature moves at all. It took an hour longer than I hoped it would to load the semi, but then I am off with the first load. Okay, so I am back at the shop. There was no line, which was awesome. So starting to load up load 2. Hopefully things get a little bit more efficient from here. Okay, if you could tell earlier, the beans were not coming out very quickly. JD made this nifty tool to try to open up the overhead a little bit more. Okay, it made it a little bit better. He did it a third time, and then things really got moving. Second load is half full. I have pancakes and eggs for lunch. Up load number 4 now. This is load 5. This load I'm loading myself. I think it'll be my last load today. 5 loads hauled. Another load ready to go in the morning. So hopefully I'll finish up that soybean contract tomorrow and then switch it over to hauling corn. Anyone that's curious, I never did find my Carhartts, so I've been doing the strategy of a pair of leggings under a pair of jeans. It's working out fine. Semi is nice and toasty. Let's roll. Beans have been hauled, having eggs and sausage thingies for breakfast. Loading up corn now. Corn is going well. I have no idea what JD's doing, honestly. But I'm going to haul corn, and then we need to move a tractor down to work the tile strings at some point. So JD might get things ready for that while I haul. Pulled in with my first load of corn. People are already making crazy decisions, getting in any line they want to. It's whatever. The line is long, it's a double line, but it could be a triple line, so it is what it is. I have gotten 3 loads hauled today. I am loading it, gonna put it away. I need to pay attention to what I'm doing. It's starting to rain a little bit. It's getting a little bit colder, but I'm gonna fill it and I'm gonna be done for the day. Thursday morning. I thought about hauling this morning, but I have a doctor's appointment at 11:15 at a place I've never been. I was afraid that I would get stuck in line and not make it on time. So I'm going to run some errands this morning. Right now I am temp checking the Big Ben. We're gonna see if that hot spot has moved on out of there yet. Got some snow here. JD is currently working tile strings. He's way over there. I flew the drone up, got some footage of that. They should be wrapping up our strings here at this farm today. I'm going to run a check into town. This is a tool just that works the tile strings in. We're pulling it with the 8110, and then we will rip this full field. But it went pretty good given how wet it's been the last couple of weeks. And then if you guys knew, our leg bent a little bit due to high winds at one point. They got a temporary fix for us for harvest season, and they came back to make sure things were good to go. Appointment went well. I got a flu shot just because I work at the school and all the kids already are grimy and just gross and nasty. I hate getting shots. My arm already hurts, but we did it. I'm gonna start hauling out now. They are still working on the bins, but I'm just going to pull out of the side draw when I get back. On load 2, I must have just lucked out with the first load because there was only 2 trucks ahead of me. This time there are 13, but still better lines than yesterday. Debated taking a 4th load today, but instead I'm going to fuel up, put Def in the truck, and do the office things I need to do. Well, that does not look right. This is some of the drone footage that I pulled off of my DJI drone. It was really cold and windy, so they're not the best shots. I'm still learning as I go, but this is what it looks like close up. And then Kenzie and I started our first episode of our new podcast. It's Friday morning. Today I need to pay a landlord rent, send off a few bills, and then just haul grain. You could say this is a little bit of a tight squeeze. Okay, back to the farm. I had about an hour-long meeting with 2 of my landlords, like a couple, not like 2 separate ones. I don't know. Does that matter? But meeting went good. I have just some of the best landlords that are like so supportive and nice. I always appreciate that. So now I'm going to haul corn. Okay, while I hauled corn, JD rearranged some equipment. So this is him backing the combine out of the shop. It is ready to go for next season, folks. Second load of the day, and we have very short lines. Okay, me and my snacks are out of the semi for the weekend. I am really, really happy with the productivity this week. Normally, first week of the year, the lines are super, super long. But I think because prices are down from where they have been for a while, but I'm not saying this very eloquently. I'm clearly brain dead. But I think since prices are kind of down, people are just holding out and waiting to sell. I don't know. We'll see. It's kind of nice having short lines. I think I'm planning on hauling next week too.
What you watching?
World War II.
How was the week? Was it a good first week of the year?
Yeah, it was a good week. I'm happy.
Sounds good.